Hello everybody, this is going to be a reading for Gemini for January 2016. First and foremost, Happy New Year. I hope your holidays were wonderful, as mine were too. This is going to be a reading of regular 5 cards. I was told not to do the entire year spread because there's too much movement and too many energies coming up for the next little while. But I was told to use 2 additional cards that represent the energies for 2016 from 2 different decks. So that's what I will do at the end of the reading. Thank you for watching, for subscribing. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you something, but it is what it is. If I remember, I will tell you. If by any chance you are feeling a funny noise in the background, I am recording this on a brand new camera, and I have noticed there's a bit of a ticking background. I have no clue how to fix it, but I just want to go ahead and get these readings done, and then I'll have a few weeks to deal with it, okay? So let's get started. In your current position, or what is happening right now, and incidentally, when I want to say that, I'm being pointed towards your head. So I hope you're not having a headache, but something is weighing heavily on you. So let's see what the card says. The card is actually called Spiritual Strength. So card number 9, it does pertain to your spirituality and to your creativity. 9 is a number of completions, or completions of a cycle. And what he's saying to me, what are you saying to me? You are at the point in your life where things feel actually really good. Okay? He is showing me balance on all levels. Well, that's a good thing. He's saying to me there is an inner strength to you that hasn't been felt for a while, but the strength that you are feeling right now is as a consequence of some difficult challenges you had to overcome. Okay? And we'll see what the cards say to that effect. So that's what you're feeling right now. It is a very good place to be, though I have a feeling what gave you that feeling wasn't necessarily the best place to be. So let's see what you are leaving behind. And what you are leaving behind, the card is called Rest and Rejuvenate. This is very much a card of mental activity. 4 is number of stability, foundations. It is stability, work in progress. And it's interesting because the spiritual strength you have gained is stemming from you having to take a lot of time out to rethink things through, reevaluate situations, reevaluate your life, put things on hold, and just concentrate on what do I want to do moving forward. And I am feeling you're doing this by yourself. So this could pertain to your work situation, career, relationships. I feel like it's all encompassing, and you had to take time to rethink and reevaluate. That's what he's asking me to say. And that's why you are where you are, feeling spiritually very strong and creatively ready, okay? The card that represents what's about to enter your life in the next 3 months, what I have, the card is called Awareness. This is a very deep reading, I have to tell you, very deep. 1 is a card of new beginnings. Awareness in the traditional deck, I believe, represents the magician. What does magician do? He makes things happen. He makes things seemingly out of nowhere. So you had to rethink, you had to pause. You've gained spiritual strength. That is allowing you to enter a phase in your life where a lot of new beginnings will be coming to you. And it isn't by coincidence, he says. It is by sheer will of yours and by the effort you put into you. And I want to say spiritually speaking, or mentally, yes, but I want to say there's a lot of substance to this reading. I have to tell you, whoever I'm talking to, there's a lot of substance. So where you're going is a wonderful place. It's a place of new beginnings. It's a place of opportunities. It's a place of openness, and anything is possible. So that's fantastic, okay? Where this is all stemming from, or what is at the roots of why you are where you are, it's a card called Light. I'm going to show it to you upright. Okay? 1 and 9 is 10. Reduce it to one number, it's 1. So it's also a card of new beginnings. But the card was shown to me in reverse. Okay? This is also a major arcana card, which means there was something going on within you. And what he's saying to me is that there was a deep dissatisfaction. And I want to say number 8. I don't know what that means. Maybe somehow you connect with number 8, maybe 8 years ago, 8 months ago, 8 weeks ago. You were deeply dissatisfied with what was going on in your life, okay? And I get this dissatisfaction on all levels. It's not just work, not just relationships, and I just feel like things were, and as a result, you have to take the time and rethink of what you want. And again, I'm gonna say this is very deeply, this is a very deep reading, very spiritually connected to me. So again, I hope this is making sense. So that's where you're coming from, and that's at the root of why you are where you are. The card I'm always most excited about is the card in the future, or what's happening in the next 6 months and beyond. And what I have, the card is called New Beginnings. And this is another major arcana card, which is very significant. It signifies things will be happening on a major level within you. 0 represents in the traditional deck the Fool. The Fool is traditional deck. The Fool represents innocence. There is an innocence of new beginnings. There is no preconceived ideas as much. So you are entering a period in your life where the beginnings are happening, but you're also very open to whatever comes your way. And I keep wanting to say you have this innocence of a child about you, where you are open to opportunities without too much judgment. And I feel that it is because you have the strength right now, the spiritual strength right now, that is allowing you to feel this way. And it's interesting that he just, my guy just showed me wings being attached to you. When I'm being shown a vision like that, I always ask for clarification, because it may not always mean the same thing. And what he said is that how you feel right now is allowing you to feel freedom on a very deep level of who you are. And as a result of that freedom, inevitably new beginnings are going to be presented to you, and you will enter those new beginnings with an innocence of a child. Okay, that's a beautiful reading. Very, very, very deep. First one of its kind, I have to say, at least this month. Okay, so that's what's happening for January and beyond. The cards, or the 2 cards that represent the energies for 2016. The first card is called Wisdom. That is, my God, this reading is incredible. What this is saying is that throughout the entire 2016, you will be guided by your incredible wisdom. The wisdom you have gained in the last little while. And I also feel you had to leave things behind. I mean, when you had to rethink things, that would indicate, you know, things were not serving you, or you were not as happy with them, so you probably had to leave them behind. But nonetheless, the 2016 will be a year where you will be guided by higher wisdom, and that wisdom comes from God, universe, whatever, but it's ultimately your wisdom, okay? And he's also saying to me to say, you are safe. That's really important for me to say that. The second card from the Angels deck is, the card is called, Archangel Uriel. And I'm going to read what it says. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So, in 2016, remember when I said that you are going to enter new situations with an innocence of a child? and I hear the word love. Perhaps this is connecting to a relationship you left. Maybe it's romantic relationship, friendships, family relationships, could be work. But what he's saying to me, what Archangel wants you to know, is that your emotions are being healed, and as a consequence of leaving the crap behind you, you will be open to new opportunities. And he's showing me your heart opening. And again, I hear the word innocence. And again, I hear the word love. So maybe maybe you are someone who is looking for love. And maybe you are someone who left a situation that wasn't healthy for you. If that's the case, your year is looking pretty incredible. Not only is your year looking pretty incredible, I want to say you have done a lot of work, and it was intense work, and I want to say it wasn't easy. None of these things are ever easy. So congratulate yourself with where you are, because I feel like you've come a long way. And I feel the opportunities that will be presented to you, there's so much light energy and there's so much high vibration around it. That's the only way that I can describe it. That I want to say, I'm actually excited for you. I'm excited for you because your overall reading was so strong, but also what's being said to you with those 2 additional cards, I just want to say this is a very powerful time and year for you. I'm being shown number 9 again. 9 is signifying end of cycles. You have left something and you are starting a whole new chapter in your life, because I'm being shown a book and a page is being turned, and the next page, and I just got chills, is blank, which means it is now up to you to write what's going to be in your next chapter. And that's again where the creativity comes in, or where the magician or awareness magician comes in. Magicians, what do? They create. Magicians create things out of nowhere. They create things like magic. So it is up to you now to decide what you want and create that which is going to bring you the utmost fulfillment. Okay? I hope this makes sense. Please let me know. This is a very powerful reading, like I said again. Let me know if this makes sense. Thank you for subscribing, for watching. Thank you so much for sharing. I look forward to doing readings for you again in February. If you would like a private reading, feel free to contact me, and this will be specifically tailored to you. And also every other Sunday, I am live on air on an internet radio giving readings for 2 hours for free with another medium. So feel free to call and perhaps we can give you a reading as well. And make sure you say hello. That information is also down below. Until then, or until February, I look forward to seeing you again, and I wish you best of luck and take care. Bye.